I'm really excited for the series. The only issue I have is this right here. I don't think Papa Sadu is a bad actor. I think he's great, and it's nothing against him. But they're going to make Harry Potter and the Marauders all seem racist. Harry's going to hate the one black teacher, and then the Marauders are going to bully the black kid at school. This is going to turn so many people against the show. I don't think it's a good idea. I think they need to recast him. I think he could play a good Sirius Black in the future. It's nothing against him. I just don't think this is a good idea, and HBO needs to really rethink this. It's going to turn against them badly.
What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody. So we got more set photos that have been dropping lately from the Harry Potter HBO Reboot series. And you know what? Let me just say this. There's one problem, and only one problem with all of this. Yeah, there are some people that may not like, the way that Nick Frost looks as Hagrid. And I think he looks all right. There's some people that are even, commenting that, yeah, I don't know if this look is perfect. I think this looks absolutely perfect for Harry Potter. All right. The young man playing Harry Potter wearing baggy clothes, just like you would expect him to, because Dudley's clothes are, a little bit bigger than Harry. And the two of them standing together, perfect. All right. Absolutely perfect. All right. Giant little kid, perfect. Here they are kind of walking through the streets of London, probably headed to the Leaky Cauldron and Diagon Alley, ready to do some school shopping. So I think this looks great. A lot of people had some criticisms of the young lady playing Hermione. I think she looks fine here as well. Look, everything ain't going to be crystal perfect. We're going to have some little slight variations in skin tone and everything. But if this was the only issue that we had to worry about, I think everybody would have been fine, But there's one glaring weakness in all of this, isn't it? And then that brings me to this. Look at the Weasleys, y'all. Neon even says the Weasleys look like the Weasleys. Yeah, real talk, man. Look at these guys, all right? Clearly, Fred and George look like twins, look like they going to get into some mischief. There's little Jenny over there. I'm guessing this is Percy. I don't know who else this could be but Percy. And then Ron. And it's like, why is it that everything else is just damn near picture perfect, all right, when it comes to Harry Potter that we've seen so far? All of the cast members from the teacher staff looks great. Everything looks fantastic. And then you get to, oh, yeah.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Why are we here, HBO? Why is this a thing? Why did you guys do all of this extra work to make the Weasleys look exactly like the Weasleys? But then you're going to cast the Black Snape. Make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense. And this is why I just don't understand where HBO's head is with this at all. They said that this was supposed to be book accurate. That was the whole purpose of doing it, so it can be book accurate. And then you're getting things, like, okay, I can rock with this as Hagrid and Harry. Everything else looks great. But, there are some people that are like, man, I ain't going to watch it, and we'll see that in just a minute. Here's what I said when it came to this. Imagine having all of this great, accurate casting and then screwing it all off for a black Severus Snape. Madness. It is. It's total madness. Nothing makes sense when it comes to this casting, these casting choices. They're going to screw it off. Like I said, back here, even these shills, all right, from, I guess this is the Express out there in the UK. Even they think that Black Snape is a terrible idea. Even they think that Black Snape is a terrible idea. Why do it at all? I don't understand the decisions that are being made here. But yeah, like I said, some people ain't rocking with it anyway. Waiting for the Snape pics to leak. Why they got to do a Snoop Dogg? Is that Snoop? I'm assuming that's Snoop. Like Gandalf, man. That is too funny. Look, here goes somebody that didn't read the books. Why is he in the big jacket talking about Harry? Isn't this supposed to be taking place in late July, early August? Harry is going to melt in that LOL. We already know. Maybe they read the book and they're trying to be funny, but we already know what's going on, man. He's wearing Dudley's old clothes. This will be so bad. Looks like bad cosplay. This person, I don't think this looks bad. Very book accurate, it seems, which is what they aim to do. Yeah, it seems like that's what they should be aiming to do. And here goes somebody that can't wait for this. There's some Harry Potter fans that are actually looking forward to this. I just don't see it right now because Black Snape. And notice they haven't shown any footage of Black Snape yet. That's what everybody's waiting on. Everybody is waiting on the Black Snape footage to drop. And when it does, because it will, it's going to be an absolute firestorm. It's going to be an absolute firestorm because then you're really going to see how people feel about your series if you don't already know HBO. They haven't leaked any of that information out there yet. It seems like, okay, we got the kids, we got some of the teachers. I think we got, no, we didn't get a teacher yet. We just got Hagrid. We got Harry. That's it. So far, we are going to get to Black Snape eventually. And when we do, it is going to absolutely explode. Yep. And then you got John Trent. Too bad they screwed the pooch with Snape. Facts. All right. Facts. Now, if Snape only looked like Snape, when characters have a description, keep to the lore. I mean, that's how I feel about it. If you have described the character, then stick with it. What's the point of describing a character in the book, then to just go 180 degrees in the opposite direction? Makes absolutely no sense at all. Nothing will overcome the Snape casting. I don't think it will, man. I think Harry Potter fans feel insulted that they're trying to foist a Black Snape on everybody instead of just sticking to the script. This isn't hard, HBO. All you got to do is just cast appropriately, and you got an absolute hit on your hands. Everybody in the Harry Potter fandom is going to be on board. The people that left because J.K. Rowling has her views, that they're gone. They're never coming back. And they're going to consistently, talk trash about this regardless. All right. Look at this. And Snape looks Snape looks like President Camacho. Yeah, I mean, true, man. That's crazy, dog. They nailed it on almost all the other castings. Why pull that bullshit with Snape? Why? It makes no sense whatsoever. Brother Joe, I'm right there with you, bruh. I'm right there with you, Mando Lango. Everything about the cast for this looks so damn good. And then there's this guy. They are never going to live this down. They are never going to live this down. They have taken one of the most important characters in one of the biggest franchises, and they have absolutely ruined them for DEI purposes and for no other reason. There's zero reason that they should have a Black Snape in this show. And yeah, everybody is tap dancing on this thing, as they should. And Corpo Scum says, that's nice. Now show us Snape. I can't wait to see Snape in full regalia. All right. I can't wait to see Papa Esidu dressed from head to toe in Snape gear, geared up, ready to go. All right. Look, this ain't going to work, man. Bro, I'm sorry. If I was Papa Esidu, man, I would just pull out. This is not going to end well. This is not going to go the way you think it's going to go, HBO. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. What do y'all think of the Weasleys, man? I think the Weasleys look absolutely fantastic. All right? This looks absolutely fantastic. If anybody showed you this picture without any context, you would say, and you're a Harry Potter fan, you'd be like, looks like the Weasleys to me. Weasley twins, Ginny, Ron, Percy. Yeah, it looks perfect to me. That's what you would say. If somebody showed you this bro's character, hey, man, who is this guy? You'd be like, I don't know, man. Like Malcolm X. Like, and people be coming up with all kind of names and stuff. Instead of Snape, Severus Snape. Nobody would ever pin them two together. Ridiculous, man. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.